All right, so this is the 5-rack bicycle garage in the box. It's rather intimidating, as you can see. There's a ton of parts wrapped in plastic. A lot of them look the same, some are curved. I'm gonna unbox this for you, put it together, make it pretty quick. It's not difficult once you get everything unwrapped and figure out where the parts go. It literally is a snap because of these little spring-loaded push buttons. So I'll unbox it. Here are the instructions, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so this is everything unboxed. Here is your hardware. And what's cool about this is they're all basically the same. They all have a hex top to them, and they give you an Allen wrench with it. And then these are your brackets. I'll show you those in a second. And then you're gonna have, I believe it's 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 10 of these. They have 2 holes in the middle, and then they have these, I call these push buttons. I don't know the actual term for it, but they're spring loaded, and they make it really, really easy to snap into things like this. And so you have 2 of these U-shaped brackets, and then you have what actually holds the wheel together. And there's obviously a couple of these. Let me see if I can find one on top. There's nothing too crazy exciting about these at all. But what you'll notice is this is the front. So where the bend is the front. Where the back is on the straight edge here, that's the back. It does come with these instructions right here. They're very self-explanatory. I'm not gonna go step by step on how to do it. But what I will share with you is, so these U's are the ends, right? And then you're gonna take this spring-loaded piece and you're gonna slide it into here. And you're literally gonna go down the line, as you can see here, because there's a spring-loaded opening here, or excuse me, an opening for the other end of this spring-loaded piece. I'll show it to you just briefly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw it together. There is a 5-year warranty on this one. Here's the card and a few QR codes if you wanna register or get on Facebook and see another video instruction. So here's the initial pieces that you need to put together. Okay, so this is the left side. If you're facing it, this would be the left side. You've got that is what I'm calling here, these little push pins here. So you're gonna take one of these, and these holes face up. That's the only way you can put this in correctly. So these slide into here, like so, and it'll snap in. And then you'll take another one of these, where you have an end opening, 2 holes, and then a snap pin on the side, and that slides into this one, and then you go so on and so forth until you have basically a big racetrack. All right, so I've got it all put together, and the next step is really quite simple. So if you look at the tire supports on the bottom, there's already a threaded piece in both sides, as you can see here. And so here's what I kind of demoed for you. You basically will slide the back in here, and then the front in there. And then these brackets, you just essentially, you slide over the inside like that, and it helps support it. So, and it also gives you a pretty uniform tire width here. And then you're gonna flip this over, and when you flip it over, like I said, there's those threads there. You're gonna take those Allen bolts and you're gonna tighten it in to the actual support pole here. It's very simple. So the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, is do one on the end, then do the other end, and then what you can do is once you have, okay, so this one does not have secure bolts in here. You can just flip this up, see if it'll hold, maybe, yeah, like that, and then just go through and tighten all your bolts. Real simple. There are the holes right there, and then sorry about that, and use those Allen bolts. It's very simple. As you can tell, it's very noisy too, but once you get these on, you'll see it's much more secure. All right, so I've got it flipped over. I have all 4 of the braces going down the line there done. I was going to show you the last one here. So a couple tricks here. When you put in the screws here, you want to kind of wiggle it a little bit, and you will be able to line this up. You can also twist this back and forth. See how it has a little bit of play in it. if this screw doesn't line up and doesn't allow you to just finger tighten it down. When you're putting these in, these brackets, what I found was helpful is if you'll hook one end, and then again, the screws aren't tightened yet, you can kind of just slide it over like that. See how it just kind of, see how that moves just a little, see that? And then you can just take it when it's in, and what you'll do is you'll just slide it up to where it's tight all the way on the top here. I'll show you that in just 1 second. So just take it, slide it all the way to the top, and you'll feel a little bit of tension right at the top. It may slide down a little bit, and then just tighten the top screws.